Everybody, it's Jason Acorn with the Boneyard. My weapon of choice is the compound bow, and there's many reasons why I choose the bow as my weapon of choice. Right off the top, it extends my hunting season by 2 months. In some zones here in Alberta, it opens up late August, which is a real bonus, especially if you like hunting in the warm weather. It could be plus 30 out at times easily. The days are longer, which really make for a full day out in the field. You're not freezing your butt off.
It's so freaking cold out that I can't even get the camera off the tripod.
The number one reason why I choose the bow is because of the thrill. To be a successful bow hunter, you need to get real close and personal with your quarry, and that is what excites me. When I put something on the ground, I know that I did my homework and I did everything right. I'm pretty hardcore when it comes to scent elimination. It's important, like making your first shot. But in this week's episode, I'm going to prove to you that making the first shot isn't always that important. I start my season off with some pre-season scouting using trail cameras and other means. I have 2 deer on my hit list, being the handsome buck, which is a really nice 4-point, but obviously the creature is the deer I want. This deer is a 1 in a million freak of nature, and I soon found myself obsessed, to say the least. This is my first year hunting with a camera and trying to film and capture the hunts as they come, and it was especially hard knowing that I had one specific deer that I was really after. I know where these deer live. I've scouted the area. I have a tree stand set up on a black poplar about 20 feet up. They've been coming into the field on this one specific corner throughout the season. Blah, blah, blah. What I really need is a lot of luck. I have my heart and my sights set on the creature for obvious reasons. But you have to remember, this isn't Kansas, Dorothy. This is Alberta, and there's multiple big game species to hunt this time of year. So in between hunting for the creature, I'm hunting elk. The elk are calling, and the creature is forgotten. For a couple of weeks anyways. Welcome to Horizon Lake. Another name is Bum Lake, but Herb likes to call it Horizon Lake, so that's what I call it. I guess today, Herb, you have some elk out yonder. We slowly move through the trees, stalking and calling periodically. This is our first day out elk hunting. We've got one bugle, but couldn't really get into the action that day.
Just had our first bugle of the year. It's not too far off, but it's on the other side of Herb. Just our luck. The wind is really good.
This segment is brought to you by
Cam Clark Ford, located on the west side of Gasoline Alley, Red Deer, Alberta.
Can you hear me good? Talk.
Can you hear me okay?
Sound good?
Yeah. Do you want me to
sound
be
better?
closer?
Closer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, tell me when.
Action.
Action, go.
Me start?
You start. Oh, we're having a domestic already.
Hey guys, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Cody, and you're at the Edmonton.
You're at the
We are.
Take 2.
Take 2. Take 25, you better get ready. Oh, sorry.
Hey guys, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Cody, and we're at the Edmonton Boat and Sportsman Show, and you're watching the Boneyard on Wild TV. Kelsey, you gotta say it with me.
I know,
we didn't do it right. You guys want to cut her from the team? You want to cut her? Okay, you gotta say it with me. Okay, here we go.
Hey
Take
guys.
42.
Stop it!
Sorry.
Hey guys, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Cody, and we're at the Edmonton Boat and Sportsman Show. And you're watching the Boneyard on Wild TV.
It's September 27th, and I'm finally getting the chance to get back out into the bush and hunt some elk. My friend Herb said they're going crazy out here. So of course, I'm pretty pumped for it. So we're gonna try again. It's early afternoon, super windy. We got an alfalfa field out back. I guess the elk are in here. There's 4 or 5 bulls, so we're told. We're gonna soon find out. We got my little sweetheart here. She lures them in usually. Herb is gonna hang back, do some calling for us. I'm gonna sneak in here. We got Denver Dixon on camera, and should be eventful today. We're gonna sneak up. We got lots of wind and noise, so stay tuned.
The words you spoke didn't mean a thing. You held my hand, fed me dope, and now I'm a fiend.
We ended up losing Herb, so Denver and I, we kept going forward, stopping and calling and listening periodically.
It could be heaven, it could be hell, or is it all the same? I'm gonna give you 5 in the air.
We'll try this for a little bit. We got some beds. Starting to see some more sign. I got a little more viewing area. I can see through the trees a little bit better. We wait about 20 minutes, pick up the decoy, and we trudge on through the bush. It's so windy out, we can sneak in there. I think I'm gonna grab the hot honey there and sneak in slow. Because if we keep calling, he's gonna get aroused, so to speak. We just heard a bugle. He's some ways in the distance, so we're gonna try to cut the distance, set up the hot mama, and ambush him. So we crest this hill, and we start going down this valley, and just bam! You see him. There's elk rubs all over the place. Totally adrenaline rush right there. We go down about another 10 feet, and I can smell the musty smell of a bull upwind. Totally blew my mind. Rubs down here. There's a rub there. There's a rub in there. Okay, we found him. I gotta think of a good place to put up the hooker. We have a bull bugled, and we can hear cows chirping.
Sticks. Premium carbon fiber arrows.
We have a bull bugled, and we can hear cows chirping. So this little satellite bull walks out, and he's interested. Now I'll tell you, elk steaks, in a minute. If I got the shot, elk steaks, absolutely. I want this bull on my plate, and I want this bull on video for the Boneyard. He stops, he quarters away. Now if I was 20 yards to the right, I'd have a shot, but I don't. So I cow call a couple more times and hope that he comes back. And he wants no part of me, and he trots on off. Oh well, it was fun. We can still hear the herd bull bugling in the background and the odd cow call. So yeah, we gather up our stuff, grab our junk, and we're heading forward once again. This cow elk walks right in, chirping up a storm. It was wonderful. Or should I say limping in. I don't know what was wrong. I checked her out after and couldn't see any problems. Yeah, a clean miss at 15 yards, not even. Yeah, I Bubba buoyed it. What can I say? It hit a twig, enough said. But luckily for me, and this is where the two-shot theory comes in, is that she stopped at 25 yards and I put an arrow right through her. Now, little did we know at the time how big of a mistake I made not taking the elk with the first arrow. Was that shortly after my first shot, the SD card on the camera maxed out. So when I took my second shot, it wasn't recording. Lesson learned.
We had a little bit of action come on. We had a cow come in, just hot. The memory card maxed out about half a second before I pulled the trigger. It's just one of those things, you know, horrible luck. I got blood here, frothy, lung blood. She's dead. We're not done. We're still hunting, so stay tuned. We're gonna find her.
Welcome back. It's Jason Acorn here again with the Boneyard. Just to recap what happened before the commercial break, I had a bull elk in at 30 yards, couldn't get the shot off. A cow elk comes in chirping, 15 yards, let one go, miss completely. Now I wonder if that bush the arrow hit had anything to do with it. Yeah, it did. Anyways, the elk ran off, stopped at about 25, 30 yards. I put one more out there and it was a perfect hit.
Come check this out. Look at this. Like, I mean, steady stream. Another 25 bucks down the hole. Both sides, baby. There she is. Yes. Wow! But I'm pretty excited. This is my first kill this year, and I'm telling you, Boneyard, baby. My first kill for the Boneyard, not my last.
I have my elk and she made wonderful steaks. But now I have to move on, and I'm focusing all my attention on the creature. When I think of the creature, I resort back to when I was 6 years old. You know, when you wanted that bike, you know, that special bike like a Cooey or a Redline, and you thought that, man, if I don't get that bike, the world is going to end. That's what the creature does to me. I got the bike. The creature, my mom and dad couldn't seem to find that in the store for me. On my quest for the creature, I was walking to my stand one day and I viewed a doe with a couple fawns, and I swear this doe has an antler in the middle of her head. It's about 4 inches. You can't really seem to see it on the video, and my partners, they're calling me a liar. I swear it's there. I saw it. Denver saw it. I got backup.
Hi, I'm Rachel Attila from Jim Shockey's The Professionals. You're watching the Boneyard on Wild TV, and I'm back to the show.
Where I've been getting pictures of the creature, there's no real big parcels of bush. So Denver and I, we switch it up. We set up a ground blind in about a 10-acre chunk of trees about 400 yards from where I've been seeing the creature. We waited out in the blind, the sun's starting to go down, the light is fading, and a whitetail buck comes in. Now it's not the creature, but I'll tell you, it's a real beauty. It came in, but it had us pegged, and it turned and trotted off, and we never did see him again. Yeah, we're a little disappointed, but you know what? I still have my heart set on the creature, so it's all good. So we pack up, we're heading back to the truck, and Double D notices 2 does on the other side of this brush pile. So we make a game plan, and we're sneaking in. Can you believe that? She dropped, I swear, 20 inches. But you know what? This is where that 2-shot theory comes into play yet again. Because that doe comes right back out, and I get a second crack at her. Gonna be a good eating doe. I'm gonna make some salami out of this one. Well, that seemed to end my bow hunting season. I picked up a rifle and headed into November. And you'll see that hunt on another episode. I'd like to take this time to thank Rachel Attila from The Professionals.
You're watching the Boneyard on Wild TV, and I'm back to the show.
And Cody and Kelsey for their bits for us. Can you believe the size of that mule deer?
Hey guys, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Cody, and we're at the Edmonton Boat and Sportsman Show.
Congratulations, Cody and Kelsey. Thanks for watching the Boneyard. Stay tuned for next week.